Tea is the biggest export commodity of the port. We constitute about 24% in terms of quantum.
Currently, tea is the only stable crop within the agriculture subsector that has a well-structured production marketing system in this country, where all stakeholders' interests are taken into consideration and are safeguarded within the value chain.
The East African Tea Trade Association, EATTA, is the premier organization that brings together the tea sector in Africa. Most of the members are in Kenya, but we also have members in 9 other countries, being Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, DRC Congo, Madagascar, Mozambique, and lately we also have Ethiopia. We have 261 members, being producers, warehousemen, packers, brokers, EATTA being the largest black CTC auction center in the world.
It's really grown from an auction which handled barely 100,000 kilos to what we are handling today, close to about 15 million kilos in a week. Its uniqueness is that out of all the auction centers, is the only auction center that handles teas from different countries.
And what may not be apparent and stands out for this particular auction is that it's more of a supermarket. Any form of tea you want from the 10 countries is available.
The manual system was such that the producer will generate auction printing program, which is a list of teas, and send it as an Excel sheet or in any other format that they send to the broker. The broker was actually required to prepare a catalog and send out hard copies to the various users.
We used to prepare catalogs. You handwrite the catalog first, then you take the handwritten catalog for typing by the company secretary.
And these catalogs are physically, manually circulated to each and every buyer participating at the auction.
And even the catalog pre-sale and after sale, they had to be prepared by the brokers in Mombasa and sent via post office or via courier back to the factories. So the cost of doing business that time was very high, both for the producer and to the brokers.
And also the need for all these members to congregate in one place. So there was a lot of expenditure that was also going into that.
Why the automation? One key issue is basically transparency, standardizing processes, bringing each and every stakeholder up to par in terms of visibility of what takes place at the auction. Secondly, was basically to look at having a central repository system whereby each and every person can depend on a data from a given system.
Trademark East Africa came in and agreed to support this noble project. So we have 4 components that are being covered: the membership module, the catalog module, the auction module itself, and now the business module.
It started by automating the auction process. The producer uploads the catalog online. The broker is able to process that catalog online. The warehouse is able to log in and also update their part of the catalog. The buyers are able to log in and also see that particular catalog. So everyone is converged on that particular platform, and they're able to do what they need to do, and everyone is able to bid either directly in the system or use the available tools within or features to do within the platform to record their prices or their interest.
At a click of a button, you are able to input dispatch details. Problems associated with double offers, you offer one invoice to more than a broker, is very minimal, because in case you do double allocation, the system will show you an error. We are able to access what we call the pre-auction catalog, both with valuation and without valuation. We are able to view the post-auction reports. In the manual system, we had to wait up to the end of the auction to be called by a broker so that they read the auction results to you.
It has saved us much time. Currently, I can be buying teas and at the same time testing teas. As a buyer, I'd like to know how the auction is behaving. I'd like to know the average prices for particular garden marks. EATTAs, you get real-time information.
Brought about more transparency, more accountability, and predictability. Being able to communicate on a real-time basis with people from all over the world has definitely changed how the business is being done.
That accumulation of data and which can be used for analysis, for projections, the auction, the quantities of tea, the prices, the historical prices. So it gives the membership a tool to be able to assess the market, to make projections, and all that goes with the data analysis.
Tea growing sector relies on rain-fed agriculture. So by saving paper, that means that we'll be reducing the rate at which the trees are cut down for paper production. You save on trees, you mitigate any form of climate change. If we reduce the destruction of forest, that means we are able to remain in tea business sustainably.
So automation is indeed the way to go. It has enhanced efficiency. Members are now proceeding to purchase teas from the comfort of their offices. They can track where their teas are, even up to the point of purchase. Literally every key player can be able to configure the kind of reports they require for ease of decision making. So it's a convenience. It's a win-win for all members.
Automating the systems and assisting the authorities to come together and work on similar systems assisted the clearance of goods on the borders. The automation created partnerships that were easier to navigate.
Agriculture is a major sector when it comes to international trade. So we believe by increasing trade will increase economic prosperity for the people in the regions and the countries where we work. So by moving these services onto digital platforms, you're creating convenience, transparency, accountability, effectiveness and efficiency on how that. And all these things I'm mentioning have a major impact on international trade.
There has been notable improvement in the tea trading cycle at the Mombasa tea auction, with pre-auction process time dropping from 20 days before automation to 18 days after automation, a reduction of 10%, and the auction process dropping from 10 hours before automation to 8 hours after automation, a reduction of 20%. Post-auction processes, on the other hand, are now taking 10 days, a drop from 17 days before automation, a reduction of 41% as a result of automation. Equally, the average cost incurred by brokers before automation was approximately $3,000, dropping to $1,200 after automation, a reduction of 58%. Buyers or exporters previously incurred $1,300, which dropped to $440 after automation, a reduction of 66%, while costs incurred by producers have dropped from $326 before automation to about $233 after automation, a reduction of up to 29%. EATTAs has contributed to an average of 58% cost reduction from $4,533 to $1,889 in the tea trade cycle for all the three key stakeholders.